Okay, so the one video everybody's been asking for, and rightfully so, the one video that's the most important, why is HR Headlight Restoration or my product better than any other headlight restoration kit on the market? Well, the best way is for me to show you, and that's what we're going to get out do right now. Okay, just before I show you exactly why we're the best, I think we need to kind of get into a little bit of the history of, headlight restoration and why it is what it is. So first off, let's go. There's only like 3 ways headlight restoration is being done. One is from 80s to 2000s when headlights just went yellow. Basically, that was just your oils from the process of making plastic. The plastic or the release agents or mold comes to the surface, turns yellow. So all these kits or products out there came out like bug spray, WD-40, silicones, oils. All these chemicals that they did in these kits were to wipe on, rejuvenate that dried oil that turned yellow, rejuvenating it, making it seem to be clear again. But after a couple of car washes, 2-3 weeks later, it washed away or it became either more yellow or it was just terrible. So that's basically was the start of the kits. Then in 2000s, all of a sudden the headlight manufacturers thought, well, our waste is really high. I worked in a headlight factory, so I know. The fingerprints, anything that happened in the process of making the lenses before mounting them to the backers, they would basically get imperfections. If any imperfections, they were discarded, had to start over again. Then they realized if they put it through and clear coated them, then our waste went down a lot. So that was the era of 2000s to now that all the headlights now are clear coated. But the problem with that is that they even go worse, because if you notice, all these lights now are all getting sandblasted on the top and stone chipped in the front, and your visibility is nil. All these kits on the market had to pivot to, okay, what do we do now? And all these guys or these shops that say, we restore headlights, what are you doing? You're all doing the exact same thing. I pretty much guarantee you, they're all sanding from 1,000 grit to 3,000, doing all their stages all the way up, putting their creams or their craps on top to hide the scratches because they can't get rid of scratches. So that's always been the norm. The third and kind of like the least amount one, but it's a more expensive end, was that they were sanding them and then just re-clear coating, but they were using 2K clears, not UV protected. Some other places now are using UV, but it's not the same as what they're using, and they don't last very long, and they sheet off and actually become worse. And again, when you clear coat these, it's almost like a golf ball still trying to see through that terrible clear. So it may look clear, but your headlights aren't coming through it very well. We want to restore plastic properly. So this is what I want to show you, is how we do it, where we're actually truly restoring plastic. We're not doing fillers, oils, masks, nothing. We are a true restoration. That's how we're able to do. Not just headlights. We do everything from NHL, OHL hockey arenas, aircraft windshields, heavy equipment, plexiglass windows, boat canvas windows, everything from record player covers to arcade games. There is so much plastics that ours does, as well as gel coats and even paint protection. You can use our product on all different stuff, but headlight restoration is a very quick in, out, 7 to 30 minutes. Do a set of headlights, not a headlight we can't fix. We're the only company out there that we can offer that. We're the only headlight company that can go on the side of the road and not turn away because there's not a headlight we can't fix. And after 7 years, we've had not one unhappy customer. And again, we can offer a lifetime warranty good at any one of our locations. Okay, so here we are, the actual test. Why is HR the best? So what I want to show you here is real time. This is 400 grit sandpaper. So I want people to see that we're not lying, no cuts, nothing into this. DA, 400 grit, perfect. I don't want people saying, oh, you didn't really sand that. So we wanted to show people that this is a real lens. Yes, it was clean. That was 400 grit sandpaper. Now, here is 600. So I want to show people, because I have to get these scratches out. My product is strong. We'll get some of that 400 out, but I don't want people saying I didn't push hard enough with 600 or any of that. So here you go, 400, then 600 to make sure I get all these scratches out of this lens. So right here, I literally just sanded that with 400 with a DA and then 600. There is not a product on the market anywhere that can get rid of those scratches. And I mean, not fill them in, not hide them. I'm talking physically get them out so that there's nothing left on this lens and we've restored this plastic. And usually I will use my DA. So if you're buying the $1,000 kit, you would get one of these polishers with it. It's a directional polisher, variable speed. But if you buy our $34.95 kits or our $89.95 kits, you're getting a drill attachment. So I'm going to show you that you can still do it just like I would with the polisher with a drill. It's a little bit more cumbersome, I feel, because I mean, a polisher is so much easier. And again, a variable speed oscillating polisher won't work. I have to really strongly tell people about that. A lot of people think it does. No, can't use an oscillating polisher. It has to be a directional polisher, just like this drill. So what we're going to do, take a step one with my step one product right here. Put a little bit of product onto it. Rub it in, make sure it gets into the pad. Try to do good control on your trigger so it's not too fast. Get it worked into the drill. And then slowly turn it up. But let the product do the work. It will do all the work. I'm not doing anything. So right before your eyes, you're going to see just with step one and that pad, we have literally gotten rid of 90% of all the scratches. So there's nothing on that. You can drive through car wash, you can do whatever. There is nothing there to go bad. Your headlights will never peel again, will not sandblast, go. You went back and restored back to the original plastic. That is the beauty of our product. So even in 2 to 3 years, if these start to fade or soaps come and all that gets on it, they can pull back in how we offer a lifetime warranty. You literally just pull out our step 2 pad, take off our step 1, throw on a step 2 pad, throw on a bit of step 2, work it in, and you can pull all that yellowing and everything off. Again, there is nothing to it. This will take out the last bit of scratches that was left from the step 1. Now we've got step 2. And that lens is absolutely beautiful. Now, step 3, you throw on step 3. This is just a protector, and all this really is a high grade wax. But again, you can see there was nothing on this. Even if this wax goes away, there is nothing to go bad. You're not going to see scratches. If this goes away, there is no scratches, because we've actually, like no other kit out there, restored the plastic. So this just puts on a coating, and in your kit, you will have a lot of 2 and 3 laps that even when you detail your car, you can always just run a 2 and 3 quickly over it and keep these lenses looking like brand new for as long as you own your car. Look at how beautiful that is. They will never peel, fade, stone chip ever again. Okay, there you have it. You actually saw why HR is the best, or why I believe HR is the best. But if you still don't believe us, try one of the kits, whether it's a $34.95 kit, $89.95 kit, or become a dealer and jump right into the $1,000 kit. We're here to help you all the whole step of the way. The beauty of HR as well, we're not a huge corporation. You call the number, you're going to receive either myself on the phone, my wife, or one of my kids. So we want to make sure you're successful, whether you're buying any one of our kits. And if that's not enough, at the end of the day, you feel you've tried, you got 30 days, you feel it's not the best kit or the best system you've ever tried, simply put it back in a box, ship it back to me, and I'll give you a full refund. That's how much we stand behind, or I stand behind my product, because there's not a headlight we can't fix. And I want to prove that to you. So why not jump out, grab a kit, support a family, and welcome to the team.